I'm 24 days away from my bodybuilding show, and these are the like strange things I've found about myself. I'm not as disciplined as I think I am because I'll take like 2 steps forward and I take like 10 steps backward. Oh, it's hard, it's hard. So, so far, I think I've realized that I'm not as disciplined as I thought I am. Like in my head, I used to be like, oh God, I'm this disciplined guy, I'm this, that. But I put my mind to something, I can do it. Nah, I'm not. I'm struggling. Like every day is like a war. Like today I woke up, I'm like, should I just stop this? Should I stop it? That's what came to my head. I'm like, should I stop it? Because at this point, it's looking like I'm just, nah, it's like, let me not spoil the mood. I'm feeling hyped today, so we just have like less than 24 days to get to the end of this. So it feels more like I'm close to the finish line, but I'm still like very far from it because I start counting the days. So instead of that, I'll take every step as it comes. This music is. So today's supposed to be chest, but there's nothing new about the routine, so just skip that. Skip the chest. We'll do it, but we'll not talk too much about it. So instead, we'll talk about why individuals fail to make progress. Um, why individuals fail to make progress in the gym. You get me? Like, there's a friend of mine, not a friend, but there's somebody I know. You started the gym like somewhat the same period, almost 3 years, and then it's somewhat recently I was like, me and you started this thing together in pigeon. Say, me and you started this thing together. But me, I don't get big belly and you did like this. The thing is, we are two different individuals, one, and then I think we didn't have the same goals. Even that same period when we started coming out to the gym, we would go like one day, and then you won't see him till like 3 weeks after. So I've never done that. I'm always consistent. I come in, feels like I'm shouting at this point, but you get so let's get into the workout. So the thing is, well, the reason why we're leaning over is just so we can target the chest more. So the thing that I was saying is, what I was saying is, if you come to the gym like today and then you see him like 3 weeks after, that's not. And then the next time seems like, oh more, I just want to like you, I just want to like her. But there's no way you can be like me. I don't take such breaks. Not to make noise, but the thing is, I've not taken a week off the gym. Like I've never done that. Like I'm almost 3 years in and I've never done that. I it's just the regular one day rest in the week. That's how disciplined I have been, but I don't think that's enough. I don't think I'm disciplined enough because this thing that I've done, this test has showed me that I can be a whole lot more disciplined than I am right now. Because I love food and it's hard having to just not eat what I want. Like, that's where my struggle is, that's where my pain is, that's where my frustration is. Because I just want to be able to eat. Like the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to chase like this aesthetics and everything. But the thing is, I just want to be able to eat when I want. I just want to be able to just not eat anything, like just eat the right volumes. Like now I have to eat like just under 1.8 calories and it's hell, man. Hell. But I feel like I'm very close to the finish line, so I can't back down now. So as well, I'm not to do this guy. I did this and one more for my chest. Another another reason why a lot of people would never make progress is because they prioritize motivation and over the system. It's like, oh, I need this ginger, I need this ginger, I need to get to the gym today. I need to, well, it makes no sense because if the motivation dies, what do you do next? You stay back in the house, you don't show up. So, it makes no sense. There's always this quote I see on Twitter on TikTok like discipline about motivation, blah 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 blah. I think it's just something to sound cool. At the end of the day, if you don't love it enough to show up every day, then I feel like you should not do it. Just don't waste your time because it's more than just come to the gym, do 2 or 3 more strength exercises, and then go back to the house. So that it's more of doing the exercise, eating the right kind of meals, and doing the right amount of cardio. When I started working out, I didn't do cardio. I hated cardio. In my mind, I'm like, why do I have to do cardio? That's what I thought. Because my mom was like, I can just um no, I saw progress, but the thing is, if I start cardio, if I start training, I was like, when I started going to the gym, I think I'll be like better. Like the results will be a lot better compared to what it is right now. But the thing is, just that's the way. Like there has to be a balance. Eat right, lift right, and do the right cardio. That's something a lot of people don't do. And then most important thing is they prioritize the wrong things. Prioritize the wrong thing. And it makes no sense. You'll be like that for like 5 years, you'll make no progress. Up. We're like, we're like, just, just want to end me, but not today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And another reason why I think a lot of people fail to like stay true to the gym and then like keep making progress is because they're so fast to follow what they see on Instagram or the internet. Let me say on the internet. You see like somebody doing like one weird looking exercise and be like, oh, I did this to grow my glutes, blah 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 blah. Do this and you grow your glutes too. And then first thing, the next thing you're at the gym, you're dropping what you do and then jumping on that weird ass looking looking exercise and think, oh, since this guy that's looking sure that did this and he's looking this, I could also do that too. Makes no sense. The thing is, I think they check. Most of the exercise are always nonsense. They just do it to look cool. Nonsense. Something else. So to properly make progress, I feel like have like your routine you follow for like an extended period. I've been following like my routine for like I currently for like the past 6 months. The highest I'll do is just make a few tweaks and take out some progress I feel like I don't want to do anymore. But I would not just come back and do like a complete overhaul. Makes no sense. Even professional bodybuilders, they don't do that. They don't just come on and they just change their own exercise because somebody on the internet said it looks cool. But that's something a lot of people like find very difficult because they are, I think they are in a rush to just jump on the next cool thing. So, makes no sense. Well, what do I know? Makes no sense talking about the problems and not talking about the solution. So, what's the solution to this? I feel like you don't have to do 200 exercises per muscle group. It makes no sense. At the end of the day, it's more like you're just wasting your time at the gym. So the thing is that I want to pick out like 4 exercises, 5 exercises, tops that you like, and then so we're not training muscle group twice every week. That's basic knowledge. Everybody knows that. So I want to pick out 5 exercises that you like. Do one session, you do four. In the next session of the week, you do three. That's not too much volume. You don't have to do 100 exercises on chest, and then next 2 days you come and do another 100. Makes no sense. It's gonna be tiring for you. Then you're not gonna have time to train other parts of your group, and then you're not gonna have enough time to recover. So you want to just pick up, like I said, 5 or 4, and then get better at this exercise, push, progressively overload. Even if you scroll through Instagram and you see one guy that's all shredded and buffy like this, and then he's doing this weird exercise, say, oh, this one targets. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Just stick to what you have been doing, and then only if you're not making progress. But the thing is, progress is relative. You get me? Your first week doing that thing, you may not probably do the proper form, but then 2 weeks from there, you may be doing the form. You may do the right form. That's progress to an extent. You get me? Then eventually, the body would make the necessary adjustment, and then you probably start seeing the growth that you want to see from that part of the body you're training. So the thing is, just pick up a few exercises. I'm putting this first absolutely anything like I can say at this point. Just pick up a few exercises that you're comfortable doing, that you enjoy doing, and then get better at it. That's one solution. And then two, if there's a chance that you can get like a workout bro. I think this a lot of people have bastardize this whole gym bro thing, and then it's the time to somebody you start the gym and you just work and then guys. It should be more than that. It should be somebody that like pushes you to the next level, that one that trains, that forces you to train better, train harder, and get better. So if you can get that, I think that's a plus. Someone that's accountable, that both of you going to be pushing each other. It's not going to be like just a one-way thing where it's just pushing and you are just sitting out there being dumb at. As he's pushing, you also make sure that you're returning the favor, pushing him or pushing her to be better. Feel me? So, Oh boy. I think another thing is a lot of people ask questions. They ask for tips and they never use them. Yeah. When I was studying about, I used to talk to like the biggest guys in the gym. I was like, "How do you do this? How do I get better?" And then whenever they told me, I read about it, and then if it makes sense, I do it. Doesn't make sense, I just leave it. I just like, kind of like. But the thing is, a lot of people ask questions and they never do they never do the answer I give them. They ask for tips and they never use them. And then there's also there's also another crowd of people that they don't ask questions at all. You just come in the gym and just pick up the weight and then just do whatever they feel like doing. They just start doing things. Makes no sense. You think the gym is more like it's more like a second home. I feel like see that's one place where you can never be ashamed to ask questions. Like there are people that are already available to help. Like when you ask, there are trainers around, there are like people with more experience than you at the gym and they're ready to always help you. So I feel like we also have to we also have to get better at asking questions and then using the tips we are given. Because I know a friend of mine that you would send me reels from Instagram or blah blah blah. Not one day would he do it. Like he will not use the tips, we will not follow the instructions. We just we have like a relationship because he will just bombard me with these reels and then you never go through them. You see him trying to do the movement, he sends you a reel of like next day and then it's not even doing what you learned from that video. So makes no sense. So I think that's something we have to like fix. It is. And another thing is we also have to learn to like relearn things. Like when I started going to the gym, I know that I've done things that I thought were right. And then reading on them and then seeing people talk about it, I'm like, okay, this was wrong. It didn't take me 2 seconds. I have to adjust immediately. Like you have to always learn to like relearn and unlearn. Like if this thing we're doing was wrong and then people have said, okay, this is wrong. It's not hard. Just stop doing it and do something else. You feel me? I think when I started with lifting, I think there was a misconception I had. I actually think, what's that thing? Uh, yeah, I think I actually think training glutes, yes. I actually think training glutes is for the females only. I'm like, it's not masculine to train glutes. But I train glutes now, like, if I don't train glutes, I don't feel like I've achieved anything that week because it makes the overall physique looks better. So you always have to like unlearn and relearn. That's one thing. Get me? And so let me run you down, show the program for today. Uh, start with the superset of pec flies and chest dips. That's the warm up too. So I get blood flow into the chest. So the first movement for the day was incline dumbbell press. Target is the chest and then a bit more bias on the upper chest. Then I love to do two programs for my upper chest. So I move straight into the incline press machine. That's the step on the exercise. I love doing it. Any movement that allows me to go like this. Or with that shoulder abduction. I love it. I'm a sucker for it. Enough of that, I do this converging chest press. Target the entire chest. Then you don't emphasis on the middle chest, the middle part of the chest, and the inner part of the chest. Then to finish up, the can flies. So for the decline flies, pretty simple. Hands at a degree. For the decline flies, very simple. Just try and right, take it. So for the decline flies, I try to like lay in and then try and get my elbows out from my body and then press inward. It's just simple. Target the lower part of the chest. Like I said, you don't have to do too many exercises for each muscle growth. I feel like this is even still too much volume because just one version of this incline press was enough, but I just wanted to have fun. So that's all. And another thing, a lot of people fail to recognize is that the workout is just like 20% of the things that is going to change your physique. Yeah, 20%. Sleep, rest, food, cardio. Those are like, sure. Those are like the other factors that play a huge role in if you have a great body, if you have a great body. The other factors that play the role if you have a good body physique or if you just be, you had that mid physique. So, so I think there was something else I wanted to talk about that I think my head is just spinning. I can't seem to remember. I think it's something about I can't remember. I'll just end the video at this point. But hey, just don't always forget to like subscribe, share, and support me. Feels like I'm begging, but hey. Okay, so what do I want to say? Where is this something? But my head is not there. Ah, my old age has me in a chokehold. Yes, yes, yes. Tracking your progress at the gym. So if you come to the gym today and in your mind you did 25 kg of a particular rep, of a particular weight for 10 reps, I think it's only saying, it's only reasonable that you write it down or make a mental note of it. So if you're coming to the gym next week, you know that, oh, 25 kg was the threshold last week for 10. The threshold for this week should be 25 for 12 or probably 30 for 7. Because if you can do 12 reps of any exercise, I don't think there's, if you can do 12 reps of any weight, I don't think there's any weight, there's no reason doing that same weight because it beats the purpose of trying to get better, trying to get stronger. So the muscle already knows that, oh, I can do this 25 for 10 reps. You get me? So I think it's only right that you test it, you push it a bit forward. You could do 30 for 5. People say, hey, that's not effective, that doesn't make sense. It makes a lot of sense because now your first thing is to produce more power, push something heavier. Doesn't have to get to that same rep range. You get me? So if you come back the next time, you have that mental picture that, okay, my working set was 30 for 5, so I can do 30 for 8. If you do 30 for 8 now, and then the next week you do 30 for 10, there's no need trying to go for 30 for 12. It fits the purpose of trying to get better. Straight up 30.5 for 7, something like that. That's the way you do it. So you steadily track your progress every week, every day you come to the gym, and then you try and increase from that part. That's where the progressive overload phrase comes in, because with every new day, you should be like, it's a new challenge. It's a new challenge. It's a new challenge. It's a new challenge. So that's the last thing on my mind to say for people. So all I'm gonna say is just get into the gym. If you are not already, if you are, stick true to the goal. Don't be in a rush to change something that you think it's not working for you. If something is not working for you and you're sure it's not working, sit back down, do a bit of research, and then find out if the problem is you or the exercise. What I mean, if the problem is you, if you're not like following through with the proper form to implement the exercise. If you're just doing it anyhow, then that's you. But if you're really following the exercise, the right form, the right tempo, and then you're not making progress, I feel like, okay, now you can change it up. You can change it. So that's it. So, step there is go get jacked. I think I've spoken more times than I walked out today. My mouth hurts. So